Yes or no, guys? No. Okay. So, what do you want to know? Tell me. It's the time for you to ask. Well, I'm going to move on. So, we're going to work with the book today. So, let's click on contenidos. You're going to do this as well. Character master. Yellow shaping my language. And we're working with lesson 1. So, let's finish lesson 1. Okay, we already work with these. Now, we're going to work with this part. It will be page 29, section 1. Page 20, section. Okay, I will give you 3 minutes to go and get your notebook and open this page, please. Okay, because we're going to complete it together. Okay, now, what I said on the presentation is here. Okay? The uses with the to and without the to. So 3 minutes. And please, tell me if you have your notebook with you. Tell me I have a teacher or something like that. Okay? Or yeah, I don't know. Whatever, but tell me something. Please. I'm going to call roll at the end. And remember, those that were here today are only going to upload the activities that we complete here. But those that were not are going to make an extra activity. Did you understand? Guys, me estoy trabando o algo porque... Okay. Now, please tell me when you have your notebook with you. Si no se preocupen, you can just type it there in the chat. We're going to work with page 29. It is not section 1, sorry, it's section 5. I'm confused. Section 5, please. And remember that you can use the PDF tools or you can write the answers in the notebook and take a picture and upload that. Or you can print it. If you have a printer, it will be easier. Just print it, write the answers, and upload a picture of the printed pages. Okay, so I'm going to start by reading the instructions, okay? It says, read the language key. But I already explained that with the presentation. But if you have questions, well, you can check it here. Now, I'm going to, we're going to add two when needed, or we're going to put that hyphen and when it is not needed. Now, it's pretty easy. When there is a 2 before the infinitive, we're going to write it. And it is not, we're going to write a hyphen. Okay, now, number 1, in the United States, people can't have Kinder Surprise. Now, what do you think? And it's a 2 or a hyphen? Exactly. Yes, only the answers. In your notebook is just only the answers. You're going to write number 1, the answer. For example, in this case, number 1 has 2 answers. Number 2 only has 1. But you're only going to write the answer. Okay? So number 1, it is a, can I write here? No, right? Hyphen. Okay, authorities fear children could talk on the toy. Do we need a 2 or not? Exactly. We do not need it. So we do not need the 2. In number 1, we do not need 2 in both cases. Now, what about number 2? In China, it is forbidden travel in time. Now, 2, exactly. It is forbidden to travel in time. So number 2, well, it has a 2. Now, number 3, many tourists go to Monaco, play in their famous and fancy casinos. Number 3 will be 2 as well. Excellent. So you're going to write 2 in the first one of number 3. No, but citizens of this tiny country can't gamble in the casinos. Do we need a 2 or not? Exactly. We're going to write this a hyphen. Okay, so it will be 2 and a hyphen. Now, in Rome, people must walk their dogs regularly, or they could, well, the first one, walk their dogs. Exactly, exactly. We do not need the 2 because we're having a model here, remember. Now, or they could get a fine of $700. Exactly. We have a model here as well, so we are not going to use the 2. So we're going to write a hyphen here as well. Now, in the UK, it is illegal die in the Houses of Parliament. I cannot. Yes, it could be 2. Yes, here in this case, it is a 2. It is illegal to die in the Houses of Parliament, although it might be difficult punish the offender. To punish the offender, exactly. So, we already complete this part. Questions up to here? Questions? Very easy. Yes, it's pretty easy. Mm, teacher, what's the first one? The first one. Okay, in the United States, people can to have Kinder Surprise or can have Kinder Surprise. What do you think, Han? Exactly. We do not need the 2 here. So it will be just a height. Now, do you have another question about that section, section number 5? No. No. What about the other ones? Do you have questions? No. Okay. How much are we? Now, let's move to this section. Okay, now I'm going to read the instructions for section number 6. Look at the sentence beginnings and complete them with the infinitive with or without to. So we're going to look at these and we're going to try to complete the sentence. It can be without to or with to. Remember that we are using infinitives. So I'm going to read the first one and I'm going to give you 3 minutes to think about how will you complete this sentence, and you're going to write it in your notebook, and you are also going to type it here in the chat. On the chat, okay? So we're going to complete them one by one. Okay. Now, the president wants. How will you complete this sentence? I will give you 3 minutes. Write the answer in your notebook and write the answer on the chat, please. Okay. Yes, we only need to complete the sentence. So here we have one. The president wants to buy a new airplane. That's an example. You can write a different one. Try to complete this sentence. Okay? The first one. The president wants to dominate the coronavirus. Okay, that's another example. If you finish with the first one, you can start completing the other ones. For example, number 2 says, police game. Okay, so those are that already answered the first one. You can start working with the second one. And what about the other ones? What is your right on the first one? ¿Quiénes estamos aquí? Let me see. What about those that haven't participated? Think about how would you complete this sentence. The president wants okay. Well, see, since you're not participating that much, you're going to complete this later. Okay, I'm going to move on. So remember, here you have the first part of the sentence, and you need to complete it with an infinitive. With or without to. Depending. Okay? No. Okay. Well, we're not going to work with these. Okay. Let me see. Okay. This will. Okay. Now, we're going to work with section number 7, but we're not going to work with a classmate. You're just going to write 2 sentences in this space, and you need to talk about prohibitions. Okay? And you're going to use an infinitive. Did you understand? What are you going to do? Hello, teacher. The mail is off my dad. I'm Sebastian. Okay, Sebastian. Okay, now think about a prohibition. You're going to think about 2, but you're going to write here just 1. Okay, and you're going to type it. I will give you 2 minutes because it's easy. Okay? So start thinking about 1. Okay. We shouldn't go outside for the coronavirus. Exactly, Valeria. That's an excellent example. Now, what about the other ones? Think about a prohibition using infinitives. We shouldn't have contact with other people. Okay, that's another one. Now think about a different one. Remember that you need to write two, but you're only going to type here one. What about those that haven't participated today? I already do it. Okay, type one here. David, write one here on the chat. What's happening, guys? Why are you not participating? ¿Sí me escuchan bien? ¿Y por qué no están participando? ¿Alguien habló?
Sí, teacher.
¿Quién?
Sebastián Gutiérrez Medina.
Ah, ok, no te escuchaba. Ok, tell me. Se trabó el teclado. Ok, ok. It's okay. Well, as an activity for today, you're going to upload what we complete here. So this part 5, remember to finish part 6, part 7, and we're going to complete this. This is for you to complete it by yourself. But we can do it together and you can finish when this class is over. Okay? Now, let's work with page 31. I'm going to read the instructions. It says, match the signs with their descriptions. Write the correct number to the sign. So we have several signs here. Now, let's read them first. Please return all the books to the right shelf. Information booth open 24 hours. Mind your head, adults. 350 under 12 free. Okay, so number 1 says, you should put things back in their place. So, what do you think? It will be the correct option for number 1. Exactly, the first one. So, what you can do here, it's let's put them a letter. So it will be A, B, C, and D. Okay? But it will be easier for you. So number 1, it will be with letter A, for example. Please return all the books to the right shelf. Remember, because we are only going to write the answer. So it will be easier for you and you do not need to write all of this. So it will be number 1, A, for example. Now, what about the second one? You can get help here, date and night. So it will be which letter? B, exactly. Now, what about the third one? Children do not have to pay. So it will be D, exactly. And the last one, you have to be careful when you stand up here. It will be C. So we already complete that part. Now, let's complete the crossword. We're only going to write the answer. Okay. Now, let's start with the first one. When a person or an event makes you laugh, it is, and it is spaces here. It is what? What do you think? Funny. So I will put funny as well. Now, let's complete the second one. When something that it is not very common. So we wrote a funny here. Uncommon. Well, I will write that one, but I think that we're missing one space, or not. One. Um, mhm. Yes, we're missing one space. Number 5, scissors. You use these to cut paper. Okay, so cut paper, fabric, plastic. Okay, so number 5 will be scissors. Now, let's leave number 2 at the end. Now, what about number 3? You need these to open lock doors. Number 3. Keys. Exactly, keys. Now, what about number 4? A smaller version of something. Little. But number 5 is scissors. So, smallest. Small. Verb. I will write tiny, but no. La segunda tiene que ser O. Exactly. So, what do you think? Yes. So it will be a smaller version of something. Remember, number 5 is scissors. And we're missing number 2 as well. Okay, 2 minutes. If you don't get them, I'm going to put the answers. Okay? Minutes. Oh, sorry. Global, normal. So number 4, do you think it's normal? Okay. Let's see. See the answers. So it will be funny, Bunny, keys, scissors, model. Un unusual will be number 2. Okay. And model number 4. Number 4 is really weird. I will never thought about that. Okay, but you can write the answers. Those two that we were missing. And so number 2 will be unusual and number 4 modal. Okay. Okay, guys. So, what are you going to upload today? You're going to take a picture of what we did today, and you're going to upload the answers of page 29. These 3 sections. Remember to finish this one. And from page 31, these 2 sections as well. Sections 1 and section 2. So, do you have questions? How can I do it? Just, okay. You can write the answers on your notebook, or you can print it and write the answers here, or you can use the PDF tools. Okay. Sí, yo se los recomiendo que lo envíen de una vez porque si no se les va a olvidar. Ok. Les voy a abrir la actividad para que me lo pongan ahí. Ok. Now, questions about infinitives, about the activities from last week, from today. Are you sure? Bueno, creo que aquí no hay personas que tenían que hacer el examen. A lo que vean. Okay. Now, let me call roll. Well, I already called roll, but let me check. I am correct. Now, a ver, Padme was here. Lauro was here as well, right? Lauro, but he didn't participate. Javier as well, but he didn't participate. Devan was here, pero yo creo que se salió porque ya no está. Ok, Francisco, Eric. Okay, thank you, Jorge. Francisco, you were here in the class. It's page 29 and 31. Okay. Y o sea, sí, obvio se sabe que nomás prenden la cámara. Pero bueno. Bueno, no, ni la prenden la cámara, nomás la abren aquí. Okay, I'm going to stop recording.